When we're approaching the crossroads.
Well, we're on the major road or the minor road?
On the minor road.
Now we're going to turn right.
We're going to turn right. We're checking the centre mirror on approach to Crossroads so that we can see the speed and distance of what's going on behind us. Now, can you see that sign there?
Yeah.
We've got a crossroads here, so check your centre mirror.
Alright.
Cover the brake and just look out the front. Look, there's a car there.
Oh,
so
yeah,
just,
he didn't see me, did he?
Yeah, he didn't see you. And it's because it's a funny staggered type of crossroads, so maybe her visions are poor there. But because you checked your mirror and you covered the brake and you was looking out for something like that, you was ready to slow down. So on approach to the crossroads, Tony, from a minor road, we're checking the centre mirror to see what's going on behind us, and whether we're turning right or left, we're checking those mirrors to see if there's anybody there. Because if there's somebody there, we don't want to put our signal on and startle and scare them off. For example, that it could be a cyclist.
All right.
So if we're going left, we want to put a left signal on.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to turn right here. We want to check that left door mirror in case there is a cyclist there.
All right.
We let them go because we don't want to turn into them and knock them over. And then we put the left signal on. Do you know how far away from the crossroad we put the signal on?
No, not too sure.
We put it on about 5 to 6 car lengths in general to give people time to know what we're doing and react to what we're doing.
All right.
But sometimes we can't put it on that at that time because we're going to turn right. For example, if there's a road just before the crossroads, if we put it on too early, it could look like we're turning in there.
Yeah.
If we put it on too late, Tony, people might think we're going straight on at the crossroads, and they're going to take we're not giving good timing of our signal.
Is that a crossroads?
Yeah, that's a crossroads.
Right.
So check your centre mirror, right door mirror, cover the brake, pop a right signal on.
All right.
Take your left to centre position.
Stay towards me, stay towards you.
That's it, and stop there. Oh, sorry. Okay, so can you see anybody waiting at the crossroads on the emerge on the right?
No.
No? Okay. Anybody coming towards you?
No.
No? Where does that white line cut into the car?
The same place as last time. Just
okay, so that's the reference point for not cutting the corner.
Oh, right.
Okay, you don't want to cut the corner because you might clip someone who's emerging out of there.
Right.
Anybody coming towards us?
No.
No? Okay. Any pedestrians standing here waiting to cross? Look to the left. Is any car waiting to come out there?
No.
Any pedestrians standing on that?
No.
There? Okay. So check your mirror.
So I've had a car coming towards me.
Yeah, sorry. If you had a car coming towards you, do you know how to judge if you could cut across them?
Is it walk across? I can drive across?
Yep, that's it. So we've got a car there now, but she's behind there, so she has to wait for us. So look into the road though, into direction, because you don't want to steer in towards her, do you?
And I'm in the new road. I've got to check the interior mirror, see if it's followed me.
Yep.
The right hand door mirror. If anybody overtake me, I let them go, don't I?
That's right, yeah. And why would you let them go?
Because you said just give me a live if I didn't. No, because I might force them into an oncoming car.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, you might do, yeah. So
we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left here. Do you know why we were picking up that reference point so we don't cut the corner?
Yeah, because if I turn in too early, I might get hit by a car coming down the road, mightn't I?
That's right, yeah. In what situation would we need to cut the corner though?
Oh, if there's parked cars right up to the corner.
Yep. So what are you going to make sure you do before you go?
I'll have a good look into the road to make sure I've got room to turn.
Yep. And
clear the road. And obviously make sure there's none of them pedestrians around, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And as you're waiting there extra long time, when you're deciding it's what road are you going to pay a lot of attention to in particular?
Well, all of them, isn't it?
All of them, yeah. But what road are you not actually looking at when you're looking there?
Oh, I should look into the road in the way that I'm steering.
Yeah. And why do you want to look in the direction you're steering?
Because I don't look where I'm going, I won't steer, will I?
That's right. And you could knock somebody over, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking for more crossroads. We might be able to identify it because we could see a gap in the road. I think I can see a crossroads coming up.
Turn left.
We're going to turn left. So check your centre mirror, left door mirror, and left signal. That now. Cover the brake and steer towards me. That's enough. And stop.
I've got a
there.
reference point, haven't I?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I've got to get the tax disc and the door mirror, yeah?
Yep. So where are you going to look now, Tony?
I've got to get this reference point lined up.
Yep. And what's that reference point for?
Oh yeah, just let me think. I do know it. Oh, so I've done encroach.
Okay. And what would be the consequence if you did encroach?
Oh, that'd swerve around me, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And what would happen then?
They might hit an oncoming car.
Yeah. So we don't want to be a cause of that, do we?
Yeah. And
So
there's this other one over here, isn't it?
yeah. So what's the reference point for that one? Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you said if I drive over the curb, you'll make me pay for the back wheel. Because
Yeah.
you're a tight kid.
There could be pedestrians standing there,
Yeah.
couldn't there? And there's a letterbox there, so there could be someone waiting there to cross as well. And if you go over the curb, you could hit them. And also, you don't want to do what if we're too
Don't
straight.
go wide, do I?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you going to look now?
Ahead. Oh no, right, isn't it?
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Cars, bikes, motorbikes.
What about
Pedestrians.
pedestrians? Yeah.
They're on the other side of the road.
Yeah, they're quite far away. So how are you going to judge if we can join this road now?
Oh, I have to be able to walk over to there and walk back again
Yeah.
because I'm going to slow them down otherwise. isn't
That's
it?
right. Yeah. What about ahead? What's happening here?
There's nothing happening there. I can't see anybody coming out of the drives. No
No.
pedestrians, no cars.
But there could be. So you need
Yeah.
to make sure you look
Yeah,
well
I'm having a
ahead.
good look. There's a cat there.
There's a
He's asleep there.
yeah. So what about left? Anything we need to think about on the left here?
Well, when I go out, I'm going to be in the middle of the road here, I think, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because there's a car parked there, isn't there?
Yeah.
And also cars parked on the other side.
Yeah.
So what do you think that driver's going to be doing when he comes down?
Coming down the middle of the road.
Yeah. So we need to make sure that we can see that it's clear,
Right.
because you don't want to end up reversing back into the road. So what would be the best place to wait if we saw someone coming down?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have time to tuck in there, would
No,
I?
you wouldn't. No. So we'll look ahead. Look right again. Look ahead. Any changes? Anyone coming? And you're going to look in the direction of travel. Steer towards me.
Alright.
Steer towards me.
Alright.
Straighten up.
And I check the interior mirror.
Yep.
Nobody's following me. And right door mirror, see if anybody's overtaken me.
And if they were?
And if they were, I'd have to let them go because I'd force them into an oncoming car. Yeah?
That's right. Yeah. So looking well ahead, can you see any crossroads? Oh look, I can see a sign there.
Oh, that's a good clue, isn't it?
Yeah. So check your centre mirror to see distance and speed of what's going on behind you. Cover the brake.
Oh,
Look
okay.
out the front.
Alright.
Look right to left. Is any cars coming?
No.
Okay, so carry on as normal. And why do we do that on approach to...
Oh, because we had a car early on that didn't see us, didn't we?
That's right, yeah, and they could just fly out because they
Yeah.
might not realise
Right,
there's a
we stop on
crossroad
the
there.
You can breathe, have a relax.
Just hang my head out the window.
Right, so anything you want to say to me before we...
Okay, Tony, so what did you learn today?
Oh, I learned quite a bit. I learned that extra roads are a lot of hard work, innit? I learned it's very similar to the immersion I done last week.
Yeah.
And then it all came together as we were doing it. The mirrors were the same. I was checking the same mirrors. The walk across, drive across road was the same as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But the extra road kind of worried me a little bit. But I had something happen today that didn't happen last week.
What was that?
A pedestrian.
What, the one that was walking across
Yeah.
as we approached the
Yeah, I'd have
emerge?
felt better just getting her out of the way.
Yeah. Well, the thing with that, Tony, is that because you're at a crossroads, okay, and you've got 3 other roads apart from the one you're in that a car could come from any direction. You can't even see it because you're not at the crossroads.
Yeah.
So if you're waving people to cross your path,
Yeah.
she's probably not going to look everywhere else. She's going to take your word for it that it's safe. So what do you think the consequence of that would be?
Did she get hit by another vehicle?
She could.
Okay, you can have a relax now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very good. Yeah, the only hiccup there was the one I just mentioned. Yeah, you should have jumped in with that pedestrian a lot earlier.
Yeah.
And made sure, because you know I couldn't have placed her better there myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I nearly got the beckoner across, but I thought I'll give you the benefit of the doubt of that, because I know we've had you've worked very hard today, but you know, don't mess around where pedestrians are concerned. Yeah.
No, yeah.
You know.
I've got to come in there straight away.
As soon as you see anything on 2 feet that I can play with, you make sure that my tyres stay in the boot, yeah? Locked away, yeah? Because it's phase 1, don't you dare back in that pedestrian across, yeah? And then come in with the reasons afterwards, yeah? Rest of it, though, was top notch, yeah?
Right, okay.
And you can see there's loads of times to fill in the gaps, yeah?
I like these crossroads.
yeah, but I mean, no, think about it last week here. You weren't filling in. We had these straight runs after the crossroads, and you were just sitting there.
Yeah.
That's the time to fill in my knowledge. You're not always going to get the chance to do it at the emerge, yeah?
Yeah.
But when the chance is there at the emerge, I like the way you kept me when we were turning right from the major road into the minor road. There was nobody coming ahead of us. There was nobody coming out of either of the roads. There was nobody coming up behind us. You kept me there and talked me through it.
Yeah.
Yeah? And you taught me through a few other things as well, and told me where to look and all that. Because it's so much easier to learn when I'm there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then when we came to the emerges, again, you had a good look in the mirror. You thought, well, there's a good opportunity for education to take place here, yeah? Because you can't have better control of me than when I'm stopped, can you?
No.
Yeah? So that is a real good time to educate. When there's nothing there, use it, yeah? It's so much easier to educate me when this car is stationary than when it's moving, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
It's like you're pulling me over, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you don't really want to be pulling me over. But I'm stopped legitimately at the crossroads. We're not holding anybody up. Get all the education in. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. 100% better. Yeah? And basically, the reason why we came back to it today, and the reason why we looked at emerges first was to, you know, I know we've done emerging and we've done crossroads loads of times before, but you've always kind of worried a bit about crossroads at phase 1. And I thought by doing the emerging first, then we take away that extra road. That gives you the confidence then to feel, well, look, I can deal with that. All I've got to do is add the information on about the extra road and make sure I fill in the blanks from the emerge that he's done on the previous lesson, and I'm home and dry.
Yeah.
And you were, yeah? So it's not rocket science, is it? Just a matter of being calm, yeah?
Yeah, I was calm.
It's just what, you know, you're like a sniper waiting with his rifle, yeah? You got to wait for the shot, yeah? It's not always going to be there, yeah? But, you know, every chance you get the education in. And as I say, you know, if there's a lot of people around, and we can't control the environment around us, can we? But there is bits where I'm going to be driving quite naturally on my own, you know, left and right hand turns, emerges and that. You've got plenty of time to talk to me then, yeah? On approach to them. But still be looking up the road for the crossroads, yeah? Yeah. And then as soon as the crossroads come into view, and another thing you don't want to be doing is, if you have made a blunder and, you know, don't worry about trying to fix it afterwards. Just get on with it, yeah? Sort it at the next one, yeah? Okay. Because if you spend too much time trying to fix that, yeah, we're already on to the next one, and then there's something else you haven't fixed, and you're going to end up with 2 things or 3 things or 4 things to fix, yeah? Yeah. So there is times where you've got to bite the bullet and think, I didn't do a very good job there, but I'll do a better job next time, yeah? Yeah. You know, don't forget, none of us are perfect. No. Yeah? Yeah, it's true, yeah. So have you got any questions on that? I don't know if you noticed, just sort of towards the end, I was talking to myself, and I was trying to work out if I hadn't mentioned everything, and then I remembered, though, I hadn't talked about mirrors and signal like I did with the emerging earlier on. So that's why I started talking about that. But did I leave it a bit late? Start talking about why we check in the mirrors and... No. I mean, I know I did go through it earlier, but I thought I could do it a bit more, so... Yeah, obviously the first thing that you must make sure I don't do is encroaching that white line.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's got to be your priority, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a great big red area. I mustn't stop over that white line. If I don't get the information from you...
every crossroad you're going to keep going over,
well, I'm not saying every crossroads, but until I take the reference point off you. But on that first one especially, you know, if you don't have control of me and you don't stop me at that giveaway line, I won't stop at the giveaway line. Obviously, if there's a 10-ton lorry coming from my right, I might stop. Yeah? But if I've got a chance, I'll stop over the white line.
Yeah.
And okay, it's a problem you're going to have to deal with. But you're going to have to deal with it very quickly, aren't you? But that didn't happen because you never let it happen. So obviously that's got to be your main priority, is to make sure that I don't go into them red areas, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
You know, you are actually talking me through the mirrors on the initial approach. It's not really that 100% important that you give me the reasons why in the mirrors at that point, yeah?
Right.
Especially, you know, as we've got the emerge coming up, it's more important that you make sure I don't cross that giveaway line, yeah? Or it could even be a stop line, yeah?
Yeah, or that you're in the wrong position. I thought that was more important, isn't it?
Yeah, it's... and then as soon as we make the emerge at the crossroads or straight on, whatever we're doing, you can then talk to me afterwards about the mirrors, yeah?
Okay. No, the only reason why I noticed that was because I noticed you didn't take the mirror checks off me. You know, like, oh, there's an emerge, we're going to turn... there's a crossroads, we're going to turn right. So I thought, okay, he's not done that because I haven't told him why. And because I left it quite last, then obviously I was talking you through every single mirror.
But did you get it in before the end?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Yeah, you got the indicator in this time. And that's something you normally do forget. You normally say, indicate now.
Yeah.
Where you were telling me right from the beginning, this is 5 or 6 car lengths, yeah? That's good information for me, yeah? It still just took you a little bit longer then to get in with, it's important to be, you know, 5 or 6 car lengths, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes it's important not to signal too early. So you got all that in. So, you know, I did get all this information, but I think you got your priorities really right there. And, you know, similar to what we've done on the emerge, you got your priorities right. You didn't let me go over the white line, yeah? And
okay.
that's the most important. Don't let me, you know, as I say, if you let me go over the white line, then okay, you're going to sort it in the next one. So, and you're probably going to sort it in every one after that, yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, with the pressure of the test, then your back's up against the wall a bit, and you're feeling. But all I can say to you is that if you make a mistake, we all make them. Forget about it, yeah. There's no good thinking about the fact you've let me cross the white line after that emerge. Forget about it. Just say to yourself, you ain't bloody crossing on the next one, yeah?
Yeah.
Because don't forget, you've only got to stop me at one of them to pass.
Yeah.
Yeah? If that was the only mistake you were making, is that every emerge, apart from the last one, I managed to stop over the white line and you nailed it on the last one, you got away with it. Okay, it's not going to be the best score in the world, is it?
No.
You know, so I reckon you've come at that with the right approach. You controlled me, you educated me, yeah?
Yep.
And I did tell you that it's not always possible to get education into everyone. Some of them, you know, you'll have to just tell me where to look and then come in with the why afterwards, yeah?
Okay.
But I reckon you handled that really well.
All right, lovely.
Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, relax.